Hi, everybody, and thanks for joining us for the PHNX Suns pregame show brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's #1 sportsbook app. Don't forget to hit that like button, turn on notifications, and subscribe so that you know whenever we are live. I'm Lindsay Smith here with Saul Bookman and Espo. Guys, two fun things tonight. It's Espo's birthday. Hey. Happy birthday, Espo. And we got Suns basketball. They're taking on the Chicago Bulls. So bragging rights are on the line. Not that it's really like, not that we really have to worry about this matchup.
Don't bury the lead.
But, you know.
Don't bury the lead. This is revenge for 30 years ago when the Bulls won in the finals. Yeah. Suns are wearing the throwback. You know, it's revenge.
Is it?
No, it's not. It's not. But
not even a little
I got to
bit.
try to get hype. You know, I could be sitting at home eating cake, but I'm here. So let's try to have some fun.
I, too, could be sitting at home eating cake.
This is true.
But, you know, we all have to make sacrifices sometimes.
Yeah.
We all have to make sacrifices.
Mine's much larger than yours. All right.
All right. So Suns and Bulls. Let's kind of get into this one a little bit. Obviously, one of the bigger matchups here. We've got Devin Booker and DeMar DeRozan. Espo, you pulled some stats and showed us basically what these two are looking like this year. So break it down.
Yeah, the last 6 games, these guys have both been putting up unbelievable numbers. Devin's averaging 31 points, 7.2 rebounds, 5.2 assists, 1.3 steals. And the Suns are 5-1. But you'd think, oh, okay, well, there's no way, somebody on the Bulls, after they've been 3-3 in their last 6 would have numbers similar. But DeMar DeRozan putting up fantastic numbers, 31.5 points, 4.7 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 0.8 steals.
I was like, damn, 8 steals a game? How come DeMar DeRozan is not getting a little bit more shine defensively?
He is the defensive player of the year, definitely. No, 0.8 steals per game. So, look, this is going to be.
I
was well aware. I knew I put the point.
We all knew that. We didn't want to put you on blast like that.
When I sent the graphic,
we always appreciate, as you know, a self blast. So.
Oh God.
Oh geez.
We're going there. We're going there tonight.
It's Espo's birthday. Of course we're going there.
That's what we're doing tonight. Okay.
This is going to be a hell of a matchup tonight between these two guys. Devin has been on a tear. We saw what he did last game. We joke about DeMar averaging 8 steals. Well, Book had 6 last game. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. We see one of these guys pull off something like that tonight. But I think this is where the game will be decided in a lot of ways. Is how do these two guys perform tonight? Because both teams a bit depleted, so it's going to come down to which one of the superstars plays brightest.
Yeah, I mean, listen, DeMar DeRozan's one of the best guards in the league. He's proven it time and time again, and he's playing at a very high level, and he's had some phenomenal games, especially efficiency-wise in recent memory. So I'm excited to watch this matchup. Listen, these guys going head-to-head. It's going to be a good game. I'm excited for it. I still think the Suns will win rather easily.
Do you think this is the bigger matchup, or do you think DA versus Nikola Vucevic is?
Oh, no, it's this.
This one?
No, yeah. You got 2 all-stars.
But as far as, like, the most important for the game.
Yeah.
No, I still think it's these guys because Vooch and DA are guys that at times disappear. DeMar and Devin are the guys that really turn it on, and I think these two are going to go head-to-head.
DeMar, I see it. DeMar, I like it.
Hey-o. But that's why I bring up the big guys, because you know what you're going to get from both of these guys every night. You're going to get numbers from both of them. So if you're looking at who's going to be the second guy on which team to also give you some stats and some oomph to win the game, but that's because they'll basically almost offset each other if you look at those stats right there.
Yeah, but those are the tone setters for both teams. And if either one of them falters, their team could go down. And that's the key matchup when you said, listen, superstars make fights. Like, that's just what this is.
I just don't have any thought in my mind that either one of them are going to falter tonight.
But that's the thing. I mean, if you look at it, DeMar has literally been the only reason that they've had success, at least over the last 6 games. They've needed every single one of those points to win. So if he has any kind of an off night, that's an easy Suns victory. So I think his performance is the linchpin more than anything, because the Suns have guys that can pick him up. I think DeMar needs to play big for this Bulls team to have a real chance.
Yeah, they are shorthanded. But I did want to throw this one out there. So I looked this up right before the show, and I actually had to click on every single game. When DA and Vooch face off, the Suns are 6-2 versus whatever team Vooch has been on since DA's been in the league, basically. Even though when you look at the stats, which I just kind of briefly looked at these ones, Vooch plays a little bit better in games against DA than DA does.
Well, in part, I mean, Vooch was on a lot of shitty
This is fair.
Orlando teams.
Right.
The Bulls last year were probably the best team he's been on that the Suns have faced. So I'm not, you can read a little bit into that for sure, but we'll see tonight. Like, I want DA to keep it rolling, right? What is it? 5 straight double-doubles, the most, or 6, the most in his career. In a row. Like, I want to see him keep this going. It's going to be tough tonight, though. The Bulls are a particularly good rebounding team, especially on the offensive glass. They average over 12 a game. So the Suns are going to have to be on point and getting those defensive rebounds. And then turnovers is another huge one. The Bulls have the second most points off turnovers this season of any team in the NBA. So luckily the Suns are one of the top teams in the NBA at protecting the ball, fewest turnovers. But if they have a sloppy night, that's going to be dangerous, because with good offensive rebounding from the Bulls and then ability to score, off of steals, if you're not playing on point tonight, you could have some trouble.
Well, especially when DeMar DeRozan has 8 steals a game.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they got to really keep the ball controlled around him.
JK. All right, just a few tidbits for you guys, because we did mention the Bulls are a little bit shorthanded tonight. I don't have updated ones on these just yet, but we'll get some hopefully before the games. Well, obviously before the game starts. But on the Suns side, Chris Paul's out, Cam Johnson's still out. On the Bulls side, they've got Alex Caruso, Ayo Dosunmu, Goran Dragic, Derek Jones Jr., all probable for tonight's game, and then Lonzo Ball is out for tonight's game because he had that left knee surgery.
Look,
ankle surgery. Yeah.
Goran and
wait, it's ankle?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then the email I got from the Suns is wrong.
Oh, well, then the graphic is wrong.
All right. So here's exactly what we're gonna do right now.
Oh, no, it says knee. My bad. It says knee. My bad.
Saul can't read.
It looked like ankle from here. My bad. My bad. I apologize. I self-blasted. My bad.
It's my birthday. I'm going to give a pass to Emma for anything that goes wrong in the show.
No.
Goran and Derek Jones Jr. are going to play tonight. Goran in particular loves to torch the Suns. So, there's still some beef there. So I think he'll definitely play tonight. Derek Jones Jr., I don't know if there's necessarily beef, but you always like to play well against your former guys out there.
I miss him. I kind of I'm not going to lie, I kind of forgot about Derek Jones Jr. for a little minute there.
Airplane mode.
But he was so fun to root for when he was a Sun.
It was fun to watch him jump over 3 teammates in the dunk contest. I'll say that.
He dunked over me at practice one time for a stand-up, which was really cool. I was so nervous, which I don't know why, because he literally has dunked over people who are 6 feet tall. I'm over here 5'5", and I'm nervous he won't clear me.
Yeah, he could clear you even if he slipped.
I know, but it was still a little nerve-wracking. I'm not going to lie. But he was a good guy. He was really easy to root for. So I'm glad that he has found a solid, decent career here in the NBA. Just throwing that out there.
Hey, back the hell off Goran. That's my guy.
It's not his. You can't be mad at him because it was the organization that screwed up that relationship that made him a little salty towards us.
And dare I remind you of a 43-page report that probably proved anybody that had issues with the Suns correct.
Well, that's fine. I don't think that's what anybody else is talking about. They're talking about he's not going to be much of a factor tonight. He's just he's not that good anymore.
One says I miss DJJ and then screw Dragic the next.
Yeah, because he doesn't play for the Suns. Screw every player that doesn't play for the Suns.
No, Goran's one of the few that I will never say that about. Good guy, nice human being. We'll never say that.
Better hope we don't win tonight because I have an Espo thing I want to do.
Oh, great.
If we lose, we're going to do an Espo thing?
No,
Oh,
if we lose, I won't.
Oh,
I said
okay.
you better hope we don't win, so that way if we lose, I can't do it.
Now I'm hoping we lose.
Oh no!
And that's why you gotta say
I
fuck
don't-
Dragic,
I don't
because
wanna
this
see-
is what he's doing to this guy's mind.
I don't want to see. No, it's you. I don't want to see whatever you've got planned.
Espo, you have one additional tidbit about tonight's game, correct?
Yes, I do. It's a new feature that we're going to do on these pregame shows. Did you catch me mid-drink? We're going to look
Sorry.
at the uniform matchup for the game. Tonight, the Suns going with their classic edition, the purple sunburst, and the Bulls are going with their association edition, the clean white with the Bulls across the chest, very much like what they wore in the 90s. So this is, in every sense of the at least uniform word, a 90s throwback tonight.
Nice. That's a solid game to pick to wear that jersey for.
Okay. I don't know if I should say this, but I'm gonna. I put in a text message when I saw this game was on my birthday, and I requested that they wear the purple. It wasn't originally on their list to wear, and it was yes, we can do it, especially because it's against the team we played in the finals in the 90s.
So you're saying this is all because of you, that we got this awesome 90s throwback kind of nostalgic.
I wouldn't say all because of me, but they were nice enough to comply with the request. So
I love that. Well, happy birthday to you, Espo.
Yes.
All right, one additional tidbit. This one's going to be more personal because Phoenix Cannabis Culture in the chat wants to know if all three of us are from Phoenix or Arizona. So let's go down the line.
I don't know. I guess yes. I was in the valley in some way.
So you're from Arizona.
I mean, yeah, I'm from Arizona, but like I lived out like damn near
Cordes Junction, right?
Wickenburg, Cordes Junction, and then Tempe.
When did you
It's
get to
the
Tempe?
valley
When I was in 8th grade.
Yeah.
So like that 90s series in the finals, I was here. So I basically claim Phoenix.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Didn't your parents work in Phoenix? Weren't you here a lot?
They worked at the Arizona Republic. So
Yeah, so you can claim Phoenix.
So I'll say Phoenix, yeah.
Espo?
I don't admit this very often, but I was born in Boston, was there for 9 months, and have been here ever since.
So yes, you're from Phoenix.
So luckily, I didn't pick up that god-awful accent.
I was born in California.
But I didn't pick up that god-awful accent or the affliction of having to root for the Celtics. So
there you go.
I did all right.
I am from Arizona. I'm from Sierra Vista, and I've been in Phoenix for, I don't know, a couple years now. Quite a few years now.
I think it was more like 8.
Somewhere around there. I don't know, give or take a few.
Maybe a decade.
No, it's got to be more than that because you were on the radar that I wanted to hire while I was at the Suns, and I've been gone from the Suns 7 years now. So
well, we're not going to do the math, Espo, but I've been in Phoenix for long enough.
Lindsay's just realizing she's getting older.
This is facts. But yeah, Sierra Vista is the OG spot, but I don't claim it, to be honest with you.
They don't claim you either.
They don't claim me, and I don't claim them. We just pretend we don't recognize each other in the grocery store.
You basically Jay Crowdered each other.
We did.
Parting of the ways.
We did.
And that's it.
It was amicable. But okay, sports betting. Who you guys got tonight and by how much?
I'm just what the heck is
our ceiling about to break down?
I got Suns by 5.
I've got Suns by 6 as long as the ceiling doesn't fall in.
I've got Suns by 7. And Gerald, unfortunately, tonight is a DNP. He is out with what we hope is a non-COVID related illness.
Yeah, hopefully.
I guess we don't really know at this point. I guess, sorry, Gerald, I didn't mean to put you on
went to a nice
there.
dinner last night. Hopefully you didn't get food poisoning.
Gerald's under the weather right now.
Let's just say it was a coach's decision, all right? I didn't want him here tonight, so he's not here.
Well, he wouldn't have been here anyway because he would have been at the game.
No, I just meant in general here.
Yeah.
You just didn't want him to be anywhere.
I guess not. So you will not get welcome to Girth tonight. Sorry.
So Carlos has Suns by 8. The Big has Suns by 20. Isaiah's got Suns by 150.
Yeah, if there was a DraftKings Sportsbook bet for that, I'm sure you would be a mega millionaire at the end of the game.
I think Isaiah
if you could actually bet that's the win.
I think Isaiah just hit an extra number in there. I'm betting. So.
Eric has Suns by 10. Jose has Suns by 8. And Omar also lives in Sierra Vista. So
we're sorry.
Omar. Some people like it, okay? I won't like it's your you can like it if you want.
My kids live there, so I'm gonna be nice, but they fucking hate it too. So
yeah. All right. What does Vegas think about tonight's game, Espo?
Vegas likes the Suns by 5.5 tonight.
Okay. I would think I thought that would be higher, to be honest with you. I feel like I would have thought that would be higher.
Nah, they know it's my birthday, and the basketball gods love to punish me. So
This is fair.
I don't think the record's very good for them on my birthday, if I remember correctly.
That's not.
They lost a lot when I was a kid on my birthday.
I'm gonna blame you. Well, back then, I guess it was a little different though.
I was a kid in the 90s. Like, they won all the time.
It's true.
The Suns or the Bulls?
The Suns.
Right, but the
Well,
Bulls,
the Bulls
were also
were-
very
No,
good.
but they didn't play the
didn't
Bulls
play
on
the
my
Bulls every
birthday
single
all the
time
time.
on
Oh,
birthday.
I thought never.
No.
Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking like Suns Bulls. I
No.
don't know why, but whatever. Okay, so the DraftKings
Bets.
Sportsbook
Yes.
app. What are you guys
My
putting
bets.
money down on?
I have Cameron Payne over 24.5 points, rebounds, assists at a -125.
That's not my bet, but no, it's not. I had the first basket, Torrey Craig
Yeah.
at plus
Yeah, you
1,000
did.
for tonight, and I actually put some scratch on it.
Listen here, folks. This is
Emma
what
said
happens.
it's Espo's birthday. I'm taking
This
the
is
day
what
off.
happens when you go, enjoy yourself during lunch. That's all I'm going to say.
Let's just say garage cannabis culture is.
Holy Jesus.
Espo just put all the dirty laundry
I
out
mean,
there.
Good
Emma
God.
is like a tomato right now, you guys.
Does she even know where she is right now? Oh, my goodness.
I have a DA over 10 and a half rebounds at a plus 100. I will say I do think this is a pretty large over, but I'm just going to go for
I
it.
think it's doable.
It's doable, and I'm hoping that DA is being more consistent now and showing up in bigger ways.
Yeah.
So I'm going to will it into existence. DA is going to hit the over tonight.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Nothing. I was just going to let you transition to the next segment.
And then Gerald isn't here at a minus 100, so your bet will hit for that one, but you won't win a whole lot.
Oh, Gerald can bet on himself not being here? That seems like a conflict of interest.
Yeah,
You
I
would
think so,
think,
too.
right?
You would think.
You would think.
Yeah.
But we don't really have HR around here, so I guess he just kind of can make his own rules as he goes. So
I don't think HR rules over gambling. That seems like a.
Well, if you didn't say you can't rig your own bets, then that's on y'all.
All right.
Any final thoughts
Yes.
on this game?
Not in this game. I
Okay.
do have a final thought.
What do you have?
So, not an interesting thing, but unfortunately, one of our colleagues, his dad passed away, and Derek Montilla. And I was fortunate enough to go to his service today. And one of the things that I thought was amazing about Derek's dad, Jose Ernesto Montilla III, is that he was one of the first national presidents of the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Oh,
And
that's cool.
and here he is in this photo. This man was told he had a couple days to live after his kidneys had failed, and he was taken off of dialysis. This is him finding the news out that Jay Crowder was not going to report to camp. Literally, the day he got that news, he was like, "What the hell's going on with Jay Crowder?" And so they decided to take a big middle finger and post it on social media, which I think is just fantastic. That just kind of, listening to the stories of this man, the biggest thing is that, obviously you can't take life for granted, but, you got to live your life as full as you possibly can. And the stories that people were telling about this gentleman were fantastic. I thought they really hit home a lot. And, obviously Derek had nothing but the greatest things to say about his dad, a hero to him. And I was actually blessed to be in that spot, but it got me thinking because, obviously death is, you're celebrating life, but you're also mourning somebody that you love that's no longer here. And we got to take advantage of those opportunities to really celebrate things that we know and we love. Espo, put your fucking hand down because I'm not done. And for that reason, it is Espo's birthday, and we have a cake for you, buddy.
Oh,
Yay!
And so it's
thank you.
yeah. So listen, man, I appreciate everything you've done. Appreciate you. More than you know. Love you, buddy, and happy birthday.
I hope Emma didn't spell whatever's on the cake. So.
Should we sing? Do we have to sing?
Yeah, let's see.
I can't sing very well, so let me
That's
just
okay.
Let me say
All
that
right,
you
that's
buried the lead about Derek's dad, though.
Birthday
We'll get
to
it.
you.
Fine, I'll let you say.
Happy birthday
Oh,
to
thank
you. Happy birthday, dear Espo. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Oh, don't drop the cake.
Whoa.
Let me take that.
There we go.
We do want to enjoy the cake too, Espo.
You did.
That's our halftime snack.
This is true. You did bury the lead, though,
What's that?
about Derek's dad. He taught the whole family sign language based on that photo. So, you know,
Yeah.
Lindsay got it. Thank you, guys.
So to Jose Ernesto Montilla, we salute you. There you go. Lindsay, come on.
There you go, sir.
Respect this man. Come on. Yeah. There we go.
Look, I appreciate you guys for that. My condolences out to Derek, one of my favorite guys. I can say that around here, and feel for him. But I also appreciate you guys celebrating me a little bit. You want fun fact? I'm 39 today. No person has ever worn 39 in Suns history.
Really?
There's that fun fact for
So
you.
should that be your number then? Should
I be
Should you like
39?
take 39 and make it like a thing?
If I have to.
I mean, I feel like
I-
why not? I don't know. I think so.
Maybe I'll make that happen. But yes, thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. You know what? There's been 2 people that have asked for either Nookie Monster
They
or
have.
Lon Babby. Join us
ahead.
post game. I will do one of them. Okay. I'm not prepared right now.
I won't.
We'll
I
how about this?
I won't besmirch the Nookie Monster today.
You can. I don't care.
It
It's
can either
fine.
be Lawn Babby or Nookie Monster, whichever one you prefer. Or if you want to do both, that's totally fine. But we could also put a poll.
Maybe I'll work on a new one, and I'll just do all the
Just,
ad
like,
reads as
unveil
different voices.
something. I mean, that one would be funny. I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that. All right, guys. Is there anything else? I know we kind of like wrapped this one up a little bit earlier today than usual, but is there anything else?
No,
or...
I think 20 minutes is perfectly fine.
All right. Well, guys, thank you all for coming and hanging out with us
That's not what
pregame.
she thinks.
Don't forget to join us here after the game wraps up. I was like, really? We're going there again? We've already started this day off on a weird note. But anyway, don't forget to meet us right back here after the game wraps up for some post-game conversation. Bye.
PHNX. Hey yo, my lifestyle is retro. Tell the Phoenix Metro. Megas in control and he ain't never gonna let go. PHNX though. Lindsey, Gerald, Espo. Saw past the ball. We